October the 1st, 2020. Guys, we made it through September. You're looking at the 5-day graphical tropical weather outlook from NOAA, guys, and we have a second storm now. I almost thought hurricane season might be over early with the cool front moving in, and as clear as the Atlantic had been for the last week or so. And it kind of goes in cycles, guys, and there's a name for that. I'll have to remember it, but there's a cycle of hurricanes during the season. But what we're dealing with now is this system I mentioned yesterday now has a 70% chance of development. It says a tropical wave located over the west central Caribbean Sea is producing a large area of disorganized showers and thunderstorms. Conditions are expected to be conducive for development of the system, and a tropical depression is likely to form over the northwestern Caribbean Sea or the south central Gulf of Mexico. That's what we got to watch for right there. Possibly before the system reaches the east coast of the Yucatan Peninsula and on Saturday. Interest in Belize, the Yucatan Peninsula of Mexico, and western Cuba should monitor the progress of this disturbance. Now it's going to curve up into the Gulf. It's going to come over the Yucatan Peninsula, and we'll have to watch it from that. And you can tell by the map. Again, it's setting south of Jamaica. It's moved a little further west than it was last night. And it's expected to come very close to the Yucatan and then loop into the Gulf. Your second system now, just a 20% chance of cyclone formation in 5 days. It says another tropical wave located just east of the Lesser Antilles, is also producing a large area of disorganized showers and thunderstorms. The wave is forecast to move westward at 15 to 20 miles per hour during the next several days, and environmental conditions could become a little more conducive for development when the system is over the central or western Caribbean Sea early next week. Now, the second storm is actually more impressive on satellite imaging than the first one. Well, let's take a look. And this is the Caribbean satellite, guys. The front storm is here, south of Jamaica, southwest of Jamaica, right here, headed up towards the Yucatan. Now as it's starting to get sunset. Here on the other side of the Windward Islands is the second storm. Again, it is a little larger. It has more storms around it, but it's still got to go through some wind shear that's blowing from the left to right of your screen or from west to east. And that's what we're going to be dealing with. We'll watch and see if they start to model the first storm that's in the Caribbean now, because it's not going to be but today's Thursday, Friday, into Saturday. We're going to have to be watching how it travels into the Gulf itself. Will it actually go over the Yucatan, or will it come through that gap between the western tip of Cuba and the Yucatan? And when it does that, it doesn't have any land mass to slow it down as it enters. But we're going to keep an eye on it, guys. It's early in the game on this one, and I know everyone is storm weary. But this is what I do, and we're not going to let anybody get caught off guard. We're watching it, guys. You watch it. It's a heads up. Be safe.